Hi everyone, thanks again for joining me on my life on a hill. My name is Tracy. Today I'm going to be making bagels using my bread maker, which is the video right before this. Anyways, this is the ingredients: a cup of water, 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 cups of bread flour, a teaspoon of bread machine yeast, but in this case I just use regular yeast. And then I select the dough setting on the bread maker and push start. Now, when the cycle is complete, you make sure you remove it, put it on a slightly floured surface, and divide the dough into 10 to 12 equal parts. Roll into a ball and then push your thumb in the middle to create a hole. Go ahead and place it on a grease baking sheet, and then put butter on top, cover it with wax paper and a dry towel, and let it rise for another 30 minutes. Meanwhile, you will bring 3 quarts of water to a boil and add a tablespoon of sugar. Okay? Go ahead and reduce the heat and lower the bagels inside into the water, as many as can fit, and let simmer on each sides for like maybe 1 to 2 minutes. Drain it and put it on a paper towel, and then you grease a baking sheet, brush lightly the top of the dough with egg wash. Bake at 400, okay, for about 25 to 30 minutes or when golden brown. Now, but the optional thing to do is before you bake is to sprinkle your cinnamon, poppy seed, diced onion, sesame seed, etc., etc. Now, as you can see here are the ingredients that I used, and basically is the organic bread flour, salt, the warm water, organic sugar, and I used yeast. And I went ahead and adjust my settings to dough, which gives me an hour and 24 minutes. Sorry about that. And it will take it to the as far as it rising. And now the reason why I bought a bread maker is because I am horrible with dough. So this is what scares me, is the time to take it out. So as the recipe calls for, I went ahead and grease. And I grease with coconut oil. I don't like using butter if I don't have to. And then I also greased the top. I did divide it into as much as I got here, and I rolled them out. Didn't like how rough they look, but again, I don't like those. And I put the butter on top, covered them with my wax paper, and let them rise for the 30 minutes. But don't forget to put your dry towel on top. I will do this again and make sure that it comes out a lot prettier in terms of presentation, but it was really good. So then while that was rising, I went ahead and got my water ready with the sugar in there and let that start to boil. And then the 30 minutes was up, and then I decided to do this. My pot held like 3 at a time, the bagel, and I did them for like literally a minute on both sides. And then I went ahead and preheat my oven at 400. And I went ahead and prepped my dough for baking, which I put the egg white on top. And as you can see, I did that there. And I use a pizza, you guys, a pizza tray, a pizza pan. It's so much better for me to bake anything on, especially when it's this much, because I don't have time for holding little containers. And this is what it came out. I ended up forgetting to put the cinnamon before I to show you, but I ended up doing one, and this is what I got. It was really good. The kids were proud. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe.